of us with a lot on the line for a lot of players, coaches, and teams. There's a great slate of games this weekend. One of the guys with the most on the line is Cam, who will likely return from a concussion this week to take his 1-4 Panthers. It seems crazy to say that on the road to face the Saints. Andrew Luck has a tough road test against the Texans. Colin Kaepernick making his season debut. You know, all eyes will be on him against that Bills stingy defense. We also have the 3-1 Eagles facing the defending division champion Redskins. This is going to be a good Sunday, fellas. Stephen A. But who has the most on the line?
For this week, I'm going to tell you it's Cam Newton. He missed the last game, but the Carolina Panthers are a team that is 1-4 off of a 15-win season and a berth to the Super Bowl. And it has been what appears to be a complete collapse. Now, their offense has not been awful. Let's be very, very clear about that. They're the 10th-ranked offense in the league with the third-ranked in yards, in yards accumulated. They're 9th, in their passing attack, 6th in their rushing attack. They move the ball. They've been doing some good things. Cam Newton has only completed 58% of his passes. He's got just 6 touchdowns and 5 interceptions in 4 starts. He's been taking entirely too many hits, etc. We know the things that he's done wrong. We know they have not been stellar. But the reason why this is so important is because he is the franchise. He was a guy that I argued with you, Max, was not first tier. I said to you he was second tier. And I said to you he was second tier because guess what? You needed to do it over again. It can't be a one-year wonder. And I'm saying to you right now, sort of the glitter is sort of faded a little bit. He's got to get this team on track. It's not just himself, but this team. He's clearly the guy that galvanizes them. And they need him in so many ways, not just to perform, but to inspire them. Because right now, they don't seem to be that same. I'm looking at this weekend needing to be a big one for him, especially going against Drew Brees, who you know is going to show up.
I have a great deal of respect for you. As you know, I personally like you very much, and it's your birthday. So I was really hoping today you could win one. I was hoping this might be the one. Right. I can't take it easy on you. Mm-hmm. You know, like when your dad is playing you in something when you're a kid, and he wants you to win, but he can't take it easy on you. You got to beat him fair and square. I can't take it easy on you, Stephen A., even on your birthday, but I was hoping you'd get this one right.
I don't ask anybody to take it easy on me.
No, you don't.
I can handle it.
No, you don't.
I think I can handle it.
No, it's why we love you. There's a clear, correct answer here this week, and it is obviously Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick, there are questions right now about whether ratings are down league-wide in the NFL because of his national anthem protest.
Wow.
Those questions are being asked. He has become the most significant social issue, person who embodies a social issue in this country, certainly in sports, so far in this calendar year. But so much of what you do, whether you're a footnote in history or whether you have an ongoing influence, has to do with athletic achievement. In addition, Colin Kaepernick took the injury provision out of his contract, voiding, if he is injured, tens of millions of dollars in guaranteed money, certainly 8 figures, over $10 million in guaranteed money should he get hurt. And he's going up against the Buffalo Bills defense, not just a stingy defense, a defense that hits the quarterback more than all but 2 teams in the NFL. As soon as they take the injury provision out, a rusty Kaepernick gets thrown first week on the road against that defense that beats you up. The most at stake by far in the NFL on Sunday is Colin Kaepernick.
Well, I understand where you're coming from because you're thinking about all the noise that he's made off the field and you're saying he has to perform on the field. But what I would say to you is that you just lost your own argument because of the points that you made. You pointed out things that have nothing to do with football. So as a result, and you also highlighted how the dead arm issue, the rust, and everything else. So if he goes out there and performs subpar or worse against an elite defense, or at least a defense that's become elite over the last 3 weeks, I'm making the argument that's exactly why it ain't that much pressure on them. In the case of the Carolina Panthers, even though their defense has not been what we thought it should be and what have you, they've had problems all over the place. And their franchise player, their $60 million guaranteed baller in Cam Newton, who was threatening to become the face of the NFL because of that magnetic style, that magnetic smile, his physicality, his athleticism, and the success. the way they're performing now compared to what they were doing before.
Biggest story in the
Got
NFL
sharp.
this year? Biggest story in the NFL this year? Was it Cam Newton or is it Colin
No,
Kaepernick?
the biggest story thus far was Colin Kaepernick.
Yeah, right.
No
He's
question.
playing. He's playing on Sunday.
Yeah, but that was the biggest story weeks
Drop
ago.
the mic.
It wasn't the biggest story this week.
Happy birthday.
It wasn't the
We
biggest
got to
story
go to
this
break real
Happy
quick.
birthday.
Breaking news, and I chose to do it here. Despite your choice of bad suits. Do you know how upset it makes me to hear you guys go back and forth?
You know what I know?
What do you know?
I know that an MVP is somebody that doesn't score 5 points a game. I know that much. I know that much.
I chose to do comedy and act. I could have went the basketball route. I know basketball, Steve. First Takers became a home for me. You know why? Not only do we come here and talk sports and what's going on in the whole athletic arena that we follow, but guys, you allow me to come here and be myself.
Back here on First Take, Stephen A's birthday, Kevin Hart in the house. Kevin, I need to talk to you.
Let's talk.
Do you know what I deal with every day with these egos trying to get a word in?
Sounds like a lot.
It's a lot.
Sounds like
it's stressful. And you have to try not to miff anybody and, you know, get to break, things
not
like
fair.
that, get commercials in.
It's not fair to you.
Yeah, I need to take a break from it.
You know what?
Take
I have
over.
no problem with
it's
taking
just,
over.
it's been a lot.
I have no
It's been a
problem with
lot.
taking over.
Stephen A especially, a
Yeah.
lot to deal with. I
Yeah.
want to be nice because it's his birthday,
Yeah.
but
Your chair's a little higher than what I'm used to, but I'll get it.
Sure you can get up there? You need help?
Fine. Hey,
You good?
It's fine. It's fine.
I just
Chairs are
I was
adjusted.
just looking out. I was just looking out.
These chairs are
I
adjusted.
was just looking out. I was just
Excuse
looking-
me, Steve. I'm taking over. Okay?
Yeah.
You're not going to do to me what you do to her.
exactly. I'm going to get some pointers.
Okay? I'm going to show you
Come
how
back
to run
stronger.
the show. All
Thank
right?
you. Yes, let's
Now,
do this.
this is your info here.
Yes, yes,
Okay?
yes.
First of all, let me do what you would do.
Yeah.
A few weeks ago, Usain Bolt was on the show and had some kind words for you, Kevin. Pause for sound. I'm not supposed
What
to.
kind of an inspiration was Kevin Hart to you?
I started following on Snapchat, and then I noticed that he works out every day. Like, there's no day that he doesn't work out, you know what I mean? So, for me, he helped to motivate me, because a lot of the mornings I get up, I'm like, ah. When I go on Snapchat and I see him and he's like, yo, no matter what, I'm up. I didn't want to get up this morning, but I'm up. So for me, that helps me, you know.
And this comedian and actor, from his workout regimen, helps you avoid the curse of the gifted.
Yeah, listen, he works hard. I have to give him that much. He's dedicated to always working out. You know what I mean? He always said, his new motto, he said he's got to get the motto out there. I go to work before I go to work.
Question, do you guys have a problem with Usain's comments?
I do. I'm trying to figure out
I want you to lower your voice. Lower your voice. You're not talking to her. You're going to give me the respect that I deserve. Don't talk to me like I'm a man. Go ahead.
I have a problem with what he said. I'm trying to figure out how in God's name.
I'm done with you, Steve. Max.
Well, clearly, there was some glossification going on with Usain Bolt for him to make those kind of comments. And he aggrandized the entire problem.
I'm following you.
You know what I mean? With his references to you,
Yeah.
who, while you're very athletic for an actor, for a comedian,
I'm going to stop you right there. I'm done. I'm done. You want to know what I'm seeing? You want to know what I'm smelling? Jealousy. Jealousy. I'm sorry that my body is perfect. What do you want me to do? I'm sorry that I'm in the most amazing shape that I could possibly be in. I'm sorry that I don't sit down and my underwear is flip over, that little band flip over like it does you guys.
is that why you wore a onesie to the set today?
This is called a sweatsuit.
Oh.
It's called an athletic
I
sweatsuit.
wasn't sure.
Because you guys got
No,
snap-off suits on that you can grab from the back and do what you want with. You mad at me? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
I am jealous of you. I am jealous of you. You're rich. You're making movies every day. But that's not the reason why. You're living in California in the sunshine. And because you're living out there, one of many stars, you know, you get to walk down the street and people like, oh, that's Kevin. Hey, what's up? While me, I'm bombarded. I'm suffocated. You understand what I'm saying? I have no peace of mind. People might walk up to you occasionally, and they might want to just take a picture with you and say, congratulations, great work. With me, they want to debate. My life is harder.
Well, Stephen, here's what I want you to realize. A, you're lying. Nobody comes up to you. Okay? Stephen A. Smith does not have one fan. Not one. There's never been a request for a picture. There's never been a request for a debate. You are you're snap finger famous. That's the guy. What's the guy that's on the? What's the guy that's what's the guy that's on the thing? They're on the ESPN thing. That's what they do. They rev it up.
That's actually me. They know his name.
That's what they do. Okay.
I know you'd like to believe that.
No. I want you to understand something. I'm a big deal. But you know what I welcome? I welcome fans. I welcome engagement. You know why? Because that may make that person's day. So for you to sit here and tell me that it's hard that people want to come up here and support your craft, it makes me sick. It makes me sick to my stomach. Sick to my stomach.
Also has better reflexes than you.
He does. He does. He does.
Kevin Hart, let's talk to you for a second. Let's talk to you, Kevin. Kevin, you got a new movie coming out called What Now? You want to talk about it? Well, it's funny you asked me, Kev. Listen, man, this is my best work to date.
I love this movie.
My best work to date. I'm so happy about this movie. I made history, and I'm just trying to remake history again. I'm just trying to put my imprint in this generation. For me as a stand-up comic, man. So, you know, when you ask that question, it just makes me smile because I'm bringing joy to people's lives. At the end of the day, I love to live, I love to love, and I love to laugh. It's the 3 L's, man. So when you ask me that, it's just, it's mind-blowing. I just ask everybody to go support my movie because it's good. It's funny. The people have spoken, and that's what the people want. Kevin, I couldn't have said it better myself. Kevin's new movie, Kevin Hart, What Now, is actually in theaters. It's in theaters today, so why don't you guys do him a favor, go out and support that man. Kevin, any last words? I just want to say that I love coming here. You know, when I come here, you guys are really, really cool about me doing my thing. And it may be because I'm better than you at your jobs. I don't know, okay? The fact that I'm a walking almanac. The fact that I don't wake up. I ask for respect.
Don't point at me.
I ask for respect.
I think you know what an almanac means.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
My name is Mac, and I got on a suit with a nice tie, so I'm gonna say something like this.
Almanac. I think you mean an encyclopedia.
I'm Mac, and I know words.
Like elasticized.
I'm sick of it. The both of you. You're gonna give this woman the respect that she deserves from now on, else I will come back.
That was the genius move, though. You just come to yourself. You tee up yourself. You killed it. You shut it down.
Happens to be a genius.
Before you get out of here, I do need to ask you a question because, you know, you are a basketball fan.
Ask me.
You're not a basketball player. You're a basketball fan.
This is ridiculous.
But I have to ask you a question. I want to know how you're feeling about this NBA season since Kevin Durant has decided to go to Golden State. What are your thoughts?
I think we have to respect the business that goes along with the NBA and understand a person's decision. When you have a choice, you have a choice.
No one really cares about your sports opinion. You're supposed to do something funny.
No, I'm going to give a real opinion. No, this is a real opinion, okay? He's my friend, and I'm going to give my real opinion on it. You want to see how I know basketball? I'm going to tell you how I know basketball. That man is looking for a championship. That man is willing to get it any way, shape, form. That's what he wants. He wants that in his career. We don't know how long that man plans on playing. He may be close to being done. He may want to get it now. Whatever his reason is justified to him. I support that. I back that. Russell Westbrook is also my friend. So Russell Westbrook, being the competitive person he is, and I don't know nobody that has that same hunger and that same anger that that man possesses on the basketball court, this did nothing but fuel the fire for him to be even more competitive and even more great at what he does. So you use it, and on the court, you do what you do best, you play ball. One should have nothing to do with the other. At the end of the day, it's a business. You make decisions that are best for you.
You're telling jokes in the movie, though, right?
I just laid down facts. And you know what I say after that? What now?
Kevin, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it.
I destroyed this show today.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Somebody
Show
come
me
put
how to
me
shut
out.
it down.
Put me out.
Yourself. Thank you.
'Cause I'm
Thank you.
on fire.
More First Take after the break. Stay
Bye, Kevin.
I'm
on your
fire.
birthday.
I'm on fire. Put me out. Somebody bring a fire extinguisher out here.